Now to our very first story, the LGBT billboard has been removed. It comes hours after sponsors of the anti-LGBTQ bill and the coalition of the promotion for proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family values have issued a 24-hour ultimatum to the police administration to remove a billboard promoting LGBTQ in Ghana. Now, a group led by Sam George and Roxanne Dafiamekbo, sponsors of the anti-LGBTQ bill, and Moses Fuamwenin, who's executive secretary of the National Coalition for Proper Human Sexual Rights and Family Values, stormed the N1 highway where the billboard is situated. Now, the billboard erected contains a message urging love for all and tolerance, and is designed with four hands and embossed with colors promoting gay pride. Now, speaking to the media, the Member of Parliament for Ningo Pampram, Sam Nate George, stated that if the billboard was not removed, they will take action as citizens.
Of the bill before Parliament and as members of Parliament who represent the aspirations and will of the Ghanaian people, we have deemed it important to show up here today to register in the strongest way our displeasure, our discomfort, and our abhorrence for this unholy, uncultural, and untraditional advertisement that has been put up on a very iconic road, the N1, the Temamoto Way. We are by this calling on the Inspector General of Police, Dr. Dampare Ekufu, to immediately, within the next 24 hours, carry out the necessary security operations to ensure that this billboard, which is an affront to the 1992 Constitution, is taken down in conjunction with the MCE for the area. Failure to take action, as citizens, we will take action as enjoined by our Constitution to defend the Constitution.
Right, so this is a developing story. What do we know? We do know for a fact that Alex Kofi Donko, who's a founder and director of the LGBTQ Rights Ghana, put up this billboard. He joins us live on Zoom. Alex, thank you very much for your time. You do know for a fact that the majority of Ghanaians are hostile to the promotion of LGBTQ. Why on earth would you do such a thing?
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you to all your viewers this evening. We are aware of the hostility that is meted out towards Ghanaians who are known or perceived to be LGBTQ persons here in Ghana. And that hostility that is meted towards us as a community is one that should never be accepted as a country and shouldn't go on, and yet it goes on with impunity. And for that matter, we've raised awareness around it all this while. Now, the billboard that we erected or put across was a message about love and tolerance and acceptance, right? A message that says that when all Ghanaians are treated equal, no matter where they are or who they love, that's true freedom. One would ask that, what is it about this message that is so incriminating or criminal, so much so that it will raise this level of uproar within the country, such that you have some MPs stand up and say that it needs to be pulled down? This is a question that we need to ask ourselves as a people. Why are we behaving with impunity? Why are we making it seem as though some Ghanaians have the right to erect billboard, like the politician Sam George has the right to erect billboard during election or even after election, and yet another Ghanaian doesn't have the right to erect billboard that talks about love, tolerance, and
Alex, you were just asking what's wrong with the billboard, Alex. The billboard carries a very latent message promoting homosexuality, something we know is frowned against in our culture, legally and even culturally.
I just read the message on that billboard. I do not think that any part of that message was promoting homosexuality.
We do
unless I'm
know,
wrong,
Alex, we do know that you
is
set up other billboards in Kumasi as well as the northern region.
we
Now,
have set up this
now that
billboard.
we know for a fact that this particular billboard has been pulled down, are you going to go ahead and get that removed, or you want authorities to clamp down on that as well?
Like I mentioned, it's unfortunate that as a country we are allowing for us to be met with this unconstitutional approach to other citizens, right? That it is in our rightful place to erect billboards that talks about love and tolerance and acceptance. We went through all the necessary process and procedure to put in place that billboard. There is nothing criminal about it. And so the billboard that is being removed, it's now told us that we need to take the next step. And the next step is actually to press legal charges against this, because we did not break any form or any laws in putting up that billboard that is talking about love for thy neighbor, which is even in the Bible, which is something that we continuously preach towards ourselves. How different is this from the one we erected?
Samuel Nate George, the MP for Ningo Pampram, who's been a major proponent of this anti-LGBT bill, is calling for your immediate arrest and prosecution. Indeed, we've spoken to the Advertisers Association of Ghana, who've said that what you did is clearly in flagrant violation of their law.
How is it a flagrant violation of their law?
Did you follow due process?
How is it? Which part of their law says that you can put up a billboard?
Did you follow due process in mounting this billboard?
Yes, we did follow due process. We gave an advertising company all the role, and we did follow a due process. We paid all the taxes and everything involved in putting up that billboard.
You sought audience with the AAG on this matter?
Like I said, we gave that contract to an advertising company, and they went through all the due processes in putting up that billboard.
So my final question, I know you do talk about love. That is very clear in the message that you send out. But the difficulty for most people has to do with the man-to-man love. You know, that is a major difficulty that a lot of people have. What are you going to do next? What's next for you?
Man-to-man love. Now, is there a limit to who one can love? Is that what we are saying? That a man cannot love his other man, or a woman cannot love another person?
I guess what they're saying is that it's very unnatural.
What is unnatural about it? That you love a colleague who is a male colleague in your office. What is unnatural about it? Well, you loving a son loving their father, or a mother loving their daughter.
Well, it's a relationship that's just going beyond the ordinary love into more sexual activities. No. You see, when it comes to sexual activity, please let's differentiate these things. When it comes to sexual activity, it's always happening between two consenting adults in the privacy of their room. Nobody knows about it. Sexual activity is one part of one's life. But beyond the sexual activities, beyond just sexual activities, we have seen members of the LGBTQ publicly kiss each other, hug each other, and this really fronts against our culture.
Kissing somebody and hugging each other, come on, my brother. Don't even presidents, ministers, anytime they meet other people also from different parts of the world, hold each other, kiss each other on the cheek and everything. Let's not create that environment that says that when somebody shows affection to another person on the street, it is a crime. It is not. Please, let's not encourage that. That is not it.
Alex, I've got to say a big thank you to you. We appreciate your joining us here on News 360. Alex Kofi Donko is a founder and director of the LGBTQ Rights Ghana.